Ground tent or rooftop tent? One costs a few $100. The other can cost more than your first car. But which one actually makes camping better? And which one just looks cooler on Instagram? Let's break it down honestly with real pros and real cons. Camping gear has exploded over the last few years, and rooftop tents have become the ultimate dream setup for a lot of campers. But ground tents haven't gone anywhere, and for good reason. So today we're comparing ground tents versus rooftop tents, so you can decide what actually suits your style of camping. Let's start with the classic, ground tents. First big advantage, price. Ground tents are significantly cheaper. For the cost of one rooftop tent, you can buy a really solid ground tent, sleeping gear, and still have money left for fuel and food. Second, space. Ground tents generally give you more room. You can stand up, move around, store gear inside, and even have separate sleeping areas if you're camping with family. Third, flexibility. You can pitch a ground tent anywhere flat enough. You're not tied to your vehicle, which means you can still go exploring once camp is set. And finally, variety. There's a ground tent for almost every situation. Lightweight backpacking tents, big family tents, quick pop up 4 season options, you name it. But ground tents aren't perfect. You're sleeping, well, on the ground. That means uneven surfaces, cold coming up from below, and if it rains badly, water becomes a real issue. Then there's setup time. Some tents are quick, others feel like a puzzle with poles everywhere, especially in wind or fading light. And bugs. No matter how good your tent is, being ground level means insects, spiders, and sometimes unexpected visitors. Now, let's move up, literally, to rooftop tents. The biggest selling point is speed and convenience. Most rooftop tents deploy in minutes. Unclip, unfold, ladder down, done. Second, sleep comfort. Most rooftop tents come with built-in mattress, and sleeping elevated means no rocks, roots, or puddles underneath you. There is also a safety and peace of mind factor. Being off the ground keeps you away from crawling critters and gives a better sense of security in wild camps. And for road trips, rooftop tents shine. If you move camps often, packing up is quick and predictable. But there are trade offs. First, cost. Rooftop tents are expensive. Not just the tent, but roof racks, installation, and sometimes suspension upgrades. Second, vehicle limitations. That extra weight up top affects fuel consumption, handling, and where you can drive or park. Parking garages and low branches suddenly become enemies. And once your tent is set up, your vehicle is stuck. If you want to drive somewhere, camp has to come down first. Lastly, space. Rooftop tents are cozy, great for sleeping, but not ideal if you want room to hang out inside during bad weather. So, how do these stack up in real life? If you like staying in one place, cooking, relaxing, and spreading out, ground tents win. If you're constantly on the move, doing overnight stops, and prioritizing speed, rooftop tents make life easier. Budget campers, families, and longer stays usually suit ground tents better. Solo travelers, couples, and overland style trips often lean toward rooftop tents. And here's the big one, neither option is better. They're built for different types of camping. So before buying anything, ask yourself this: how often do you camp? Do you move every day or stay put? And do you want comfort, convenience, or value for money? Ground tents are versatile, affordable, and still unbeatable for space. Rooftop tents are fast, comfortable, and perfect for life on the road, if your budget allows. If this helped you decide, hit like, subscribe for more camping gear breakdowns, and let me know in the comments, are you team ground tent or team rooftop tent?